Posting more won't fix your plateau. Fucking nigger. Posting more won't fix your plateau. So there's a law in evolutionary biology called the Red Queen effect. It comes from Alice in Wonderland. Sounds funny, but the Red Queen tells Alice it takes all the running you can do to keep in the same place. That key evolutionary biologists use this to describe species that keep evolving just to stay equal to their predators. And I think it describes most creators today perfectly. I'm going to show you why posting more is keeping you exactly where you are. So if we see the conventional advice that is just be consistent, just post more, volume is the answer, volume negates luck. Volume negates luck. Well, in reality, isn't that isn't wrong, but it's wrong for your specific problem right now. So when you're stuck and posting more isn't moving the needle, it's not a volume problem, it's an identity problem. And the brutal part is, posting more of broken content doesn't fix it, it cements it. Distinction most people get wrong is, let me tell about psychologist Anders Ericsson, who spent who spent decades studying elite performance, right? And Malcolm Gladwell took his research and accidentally broke it. So the 10,000 hour rule isn't about hours, it's about deliberate practice. And practice with a clear feedback loop tied to the right output. So a surgeon who performs 10,000 hours of operations the wrong way doesn't get better. They get better at doing it wrong. And for creators, the right output isn't views, it's resonance with your specific audience. So when you post more content that doesn't sound like you're perfecting in authenticity. The algorithm learns this is what this account does, and it sends you to the wrong people. Your view duration drops, your conversion drops, but you keep posting more because that's what the guru said, right? Albert Camus wrote an essay about him. The man condemned to roll a boulder up a hill for eternity, only to watch it roll back down. And his take was deliberately controversial because he said one must imagine Sisyphus happy because the absurd repetition is the point. It's where meaning lives. But Camus was writing about finding meaning in meaningless existence, not about the content strategy. But if you look at most creators, they are Sisyphus, but with the wrong boulder. They're rolling the borrowed identity boulder up the hill every single day with more posts, more reels, and more frameworks. That's retarded. The boulder rolls back, they go get it, they roll it up again. The tragedy isn't that they're working hard. It's that they're working hard on the wrong thing. And the creator who solves the identity problem first doesn't have doesn't have the, doesn't have a boulder. They have a flywheel because content anchored to who you actually are compounds. It builds on itself. Your last video makes your next video easier to find, easier to trust. That's not Sisyphus, that's momentum. That's momentum. So one question before your next post, okay? Before you post your next piece of content, ask this. Does this video add to a body of work that makes the previous video more valuable? Or does it stand alone, trying to go viral on itself? Because the borrowed identity creates disconnected content. Your voice creates a body of work. The difference between 50 videos that don't come out 20 videos that do is it's not talent. It's not even consistency. It's identity coherence. So this video is part of the first principle series, which I'm about to start in a day or two. It is a structured investigation into border identity and how to build a brand that's genuinely yours. So next, episode 2, we talk about the borrowed identity audit.